All right. Yesterday we went 6-1. I thought that the Hawks could compete with the Pistons. That was wrong. I was wrong. Other than that, we did pretty good. 6-1's pretty good. You don't have to pick every pick. But today's only 2 games late, and there's college football. Oh, there's not. Hmm. So it'd be like a bunch of NHL probably, but I don't know much about NHL. I do know that Quinn Hughes on the Wild is nuts. That's crazy. But yeah, there's only 2 games today. Yesterday's games, Timberwolves beat the Warriors, and guess who had a good game? Rudy Gobert had a good game. So did Julius Randle. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists for Randle. 24 points, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, and 1 assist for Rudy Gobert. He had to have a good game for them to win, especially because Ant didn't play. And then Curry had 39 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Shooting 50% is insane. 6 for 15 from 3. Other than that, it was a big like Rudy Gobert needs to play good, and he did. So he's the big reason they probably won. And then the other pick I got wrong was the Pistons Hawks game. Pistons blew the Hawks out. I definitely thought that they could have kept it close, but they did not. So 6-1 is pretty good. Last night I made a bet. I bet that Andre Drummond would lead the game in rebounds, and he did. And I bet on the Jazz to win. I put $4 on it for $40, and it hit, but they canceled it out because um, other people had 9 rebounds as well. So he tied a bunch of other people. So they canceled that and then just gave me it for the Jazz winning. So they gave me $10. So that's cool. But yeah, looking at the games today, um, the Magic versus the Knicks. Uh, Here's the thing: the Knicks defense is good. The Magic's defense is they're both good defensive teams. Now the Magic had a slow start in the beginning of the season, um, but the Knicks offense is kind of the factor here of like how they. I feel like the Knicks offense is good. Cat is. I'm pretty sure he's the top rebounder in the league. He might be. I don't know. I don't know. He might be. With Franz Wagner being out and Paulo Banchero, kinda's. I don't know if he's playing great. He's not playing at Franz Wagner level, to be fair. Jalen Suggs. Here's how I look at this. Jalen Suggs will be guarding um, Jalen Brunson, so that's gonna suck because Jalen Suggs is a great defender. Mikal Bridges is playing very good. Cat's playing very good. Josh Hart, OG, Clarkson, Robinson, and then without McBride and Shamit, which have been very good role players for them, that's gonna suck. The Magic though, they have everybody except Morris Wagner and Franz. I like the Silva's game. I like Suggs. I like Carter Jr., Anthony Black. Um, if I was to pick a team to win, I would go the Knicks. I think the Knicks win. I like the Knicks team. I think the Knicks win. Jalen Brunson can be guarded good though. He can be. The last time he played the Magic, he had 30 points and 9 assists, and they won. But it was a close game. I think it won't be a close game. I think Cat could have a really good night against Carter Jr. Josh Hart's going to be grabbing rebounds and passing and scoring 10 points. He's a monster. Josh Hart's the glue guy, and that's great. He's a great glue guy. And I was going to do like most points, rebounds, and assists for the games. I don't think I could. Um, if I was to do it, though, I would do most rebounds to Cat. Most assists, I would go probably Brunson. Most points, I would either do Jalen Brunson or potentially Desmond Bain to go crazy again. It's kind of hard. But I would pick the Knicks. Would I pick a money line? No, not in these games. And also, it's kind of like, why bet today? If you're gonna bet, you want to do player props probably. I could definitely do player props. I can have a little player props episode if I needed to, but I did it so early, 7:46 right now. Looking at the Spurs versus Thunder, I feel like you're crazy to bet against the Thunder in like any scenario, really. The only team the Thunder have lost to are the Blazers, and they're 24-1, not 34-1. I don't know. Yesterday's episode, I was listening to it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm saying everything so wrong. This is nuts. But yeah, I mean, even with Hartenstein being back, you have the Spurs, and Wemby is probable. So okay, but like looking at it, the Spurs are a really good team. They're a good team. They're ranked eighth on the season. They've been playing very good. They have a good offense. They have a good defense. And then you bring Wemby back, that makes their defense even better. The Thunder's defense, though, has been the best in the league, hands down. Their offense has been the best in the league. Uh, it's just been nuts. And the craziest thing about it is on these real team rankings, the Thunder are ranked second behind the Nuggets. Like, it's just crazy, dude. They're ranked first on the season. I just don't get it. Like, the Nuggets are such a good team too. Those are obviously the best teams in the league. But it's just like the Thunder's defense and their scoring is so good. So good. And they have better players than the Nuggets, to be honest. I mean, Jokic is very good, but I like the Thunder's role players a lot better than the Nuggets role players, though they're both very good. So I feel like you just take the Thunder here. Even with Victor playing, now I was gonna say, if you're talking about player points of the game, you take Shea. I think Shea's kind of a reliable player for that. Assists to lead the game in assists, you could probably take De'Aaron Fox or Stephon Castle for those categories. They're up there. And then rebounds, in my eyes, it's really just depends on Victor or Isaiah Hartenstein. Those would be my picks for it. Um, but like the thing about the thing about Wemby is he leads the league in rebounds, but he hasn't played for so long. So he could be back now. And if he is back now, that's going to be, crazy. And Hartenstein has been out, but he's like active. He's ninth in the league in rebounding. So, it could go either way. But yeah, that's really the podcast, and that sucks. I wouldn't even say it's kind of a podcast. It'd be like it's just kind of a short one. But yeah, I'm gonna make the thumbnail, put 6-1 in it. Hopefully we get some clicks. Yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching, whatever you guys are on. Goodbye.